Hey guys, it's King of Charmanders, and it's finally here! Today I bring to you the best advanced dual blades guide for experts. Starting off, we have prerequisites for the advanced dual blade guide. Before you watch this video, first you have watched my beginner's guide to dual blades. Okay, you don't have to watch that, but I appreciate y'all if you did watch, and if you'd like to watch it, it will be at the credits at the end of this video. Again, you have watched my beginner's guide to dual blades, you have experience with going into demon mode, have experience playing in demon mode, and have experience playing out of demon mode. In other words, you're not in demon mode, so you're not demon mode anymore, and you're fighting regular. You have some experience with that. And you have some practice using dual blades against most monsters. I don't mean you killed Great Jagras with it, Great Gyros, or any of the really easy ones. I mean you killed Rathalos, Rathian, Pink Rathian, heck, those variants like I mentioned, Pink Rathian, Black Diablos, etc. with dual blades. And you have experience, like I mentioned, with most monsters. Not just a little bit, no, most monsters. So you know their patterns, you know their behaviors, and you know how to dodge them and to weave in and out, especially as a melee user. First, we're going to start off with mastering demon mode, the beginning of battle. If you're going to master dual blades, you must master demon mode. You should turn into demon mode immediately once the battle starts. You can target an enemy using lock-on during the demon mode animation. So you see I have an example right here. As I turn into demon blade during that animation, I turn lock-on on and target the appropriate monster part I am gunning for. After entering demon mode, you can either attack right away or swipe up to perform demon flurry rush and get in melee range quickly. So this really just depends. It's RNG, so you'll either start really close to the monster or far away. So either way, you're going to enter demon mode right away and you're going to attack right away, or like I mentioned, use demon flurry rush to quickly get into range. Next up is mastering demon mode, and this is the demon flurry rush overview. So demon flurry rush is a powerful 5-hit combo. Your hunter will attack the monster and spin the direction you swipe at. So you can perform demon flurry rush by swiping up, left, or right. So here's an example for each one. I have up, I have left, and as well as right for an example. And this is important because demon flurry rush is absolutely amazing, especially when you start mastering and becoming an expert at it. Moving on, we have the next part of mastering demon mode, which is mastering the demon flurry rush. So demon flurry rush acts as your dodge and reposition with the equivalent of approximately 3 dodge rolls or more if you go left or right. So it's approximately 3 dodge rolls left or right. I don't know the exact number, but you know what, that's still amazing. So demon flurry rush can also be used to go forward and reposition if the monster gets away from you. Here's an example against Tobi-Kadachi. We all know Tobi-Kadachi flies all over the battlefield. So thanks to demon flurry rush, we can easily just continuously do damage, and we can still keep up with Tobi-Kadachi. Here's the thing though, if you're too far away from the monster, you will dash towards the monster instead of using a demon flurry rush. Here's an example against Puke. Instead of doing a demon flurry rush, I actually just dash forward. So you need to be at least in range of where it will hit, otherwise you're not going to do the demon flurry rush. Here's also an additional note. You will do a regular dodge if you swipe down while in demon mode, so keep this in mind. So you don't have that dodge potential left or right. You must, if they're doing like a tail attack, like you see here with Radobon, you must roll backwards to dodge it, and it's going to be a regular roll. So keep that in mind. But still, as you see here, with an expert ability, you will still be able, and knowing monster power, you will still be able to dodge like a boss, rolling backwards, even in demon mode. If you know that anime, you know. And as Asta is about to awaken demon mode, you're about to awaken advanced demon mode mechanics. Even if the stamina gauge is up, as long as you keep it tapping, you will stay in demon mode. This is vital for mastering demon mode. Knowing when to keep attacking. As long as you keep attacking, you will be able to stay in demon mode. In the example shown, I am still able to do the demon blade dance combo even after my stamina gauge is up. So as you see all these examples right here, bam, I'm still able to attack despite the fact my stamina gauge is up because I keep on attacking. This is how it works in Monster Hunter World. It's the same for Monster Hunter now. You keep attacking, even if your stamina gauge is up, guess what? You can still do damage and still stay in demon mode. As long as you have HP and a stamina gauge, attacks that knock you back will not take you out of demon mode. Obviously, if you are attacked, you get knocked back, and you lose stamina, you're going to get taken out of demon mode. You die, you have to revive, you're looking at that green liquid you have in your hand, and then you drink it, but guess what? You're going to get taken out of demon mode. In addition, if you are stunned by an attack that would completely drain your stamina gauge, you will get taken out of demon mode. So as you see, here's an example right here. I get stunned by this lightning from the Sinogre attack. in that entire animation, I would have ran out of stamina, so that's why you see my stamina gauge start to fill up. Because I got hit by that lightning, again, that time that would have taken would have drained my stamina gauge, so it'll take you out of demon mode and you will recharge. However, you can continue to attack in demon mode even if you're hit by an attack mid-combo. So if you're hit by an attack mid-combo, as you see it from this Palumu's bite, I'm still able to attack even though I took a damage. So you can continue to do your combos, etc., even if you're hit by an attack. That doesn't knock you back, of course. If it knocks you back, of course, it's going to break your combo. Next up, we have Mastering Demon Mode, the styles of combat. So there are two general ways you can play Demon Mode. You have Conservative Demon Mode, where you wait till your stamina gauge recharges before going back into Demon Mode. The pros of this style: this allows you to have a full stamina gauge to spend most of the time in Demon Mode. So when it happens, you spend your gauge, you wait till it's empty, and then you wait till it recharges to full or like half full for you to enter Demon Mode once more. However, the con about this style is that it's lower in DPS and you will have more time out of Demon Mode. So unlike the other style, you will have more time out of Demon Mode, so you'll spend more time having to dodge, doing regular dodges, etc., instead of doing Demon Flurry Rushes, etc., and combos. Now, the preferred style, or the mastering style, is the next one, which is Aggressive Demon Mode. So, what this does is, this style requires you to enter Demon Mode as much as possible to maximize damage. You're going to enter Demon Mode at every possible opportunity you can get, so that you can go ahead and continue to combo. The reason being is, if you continue attack even when your stamina gauge is up, like I mentioned before, you will still be able to attack. Therefore, this maximizes DPS and will do a ton of damage. So, of course, those are the pros. That's going to maximize damage. However, here's the cons. It's a lot of risk and takes a lot of skill. You need to know monsters' attack patterns, you need to have a good sense of when to dodge, etc. already during whatever combo you're in, so there are specific cues that I will show next that you won't be able to dodge, or it's going to be very difficult for you to dodge during these combos. So, with that being said, yes, you need a lot of skill. In addition, your stamina gauge will also be empty for a lot of the battle. So, because you're activating Demon Mode so much, your stamina gauge will not be halfway full, etc. It's likely going to be almost completely drained or close to being drained for the majority of the battle. Because of this, every time you activate Demon Mode as well, another con is that you are very vulnerable to monster attacks. Unless you know monster patterns well, like I mentioned before, you are very vulnerable to being attacked, because when you enter Demon Mode, guess what? You're not invincible when you enter Demon Mode. So you get hit by an attack in Demon Mode, it's gonna suck, and depending on what strength of the monster you're fighting, it can suck a lot. Next up, we have Demon Mode Defense, the worst dodge times. So Demon Mode attacks have windows that you have to watch out for because you are most open to being hit. There are 3 of them. One is the Demon Flurry Rush follow-up attack. So after you perform a Demon Flurry Rush dodge, you can tap to do a follow-up 4-hit attack. However, the long spin animation leaves you open. So as you see right here in the example, bam, you do Demon Flurry Rush, you do the follow-up attack, but that also leaves you open during the spin, so be careful. Next one, at number 2, we have the 6-fold Demon Slash. This attack is performed at the end of your first combo. This attack animation leaves you open. So you see in this example where you do the down and then you do the cross. When you do the down and cross, there's a pause after that. So this animation will leave you open, so again, be careful. And this is the one you have to watch out for the most. This is Demon Dance. Demon Dance is performed as your last combo in Demon Mode. You cannot dodge during Demon Match, so once you commit to this, you're going to do the entire attack until it finishes or you get hit. This is the last attack that leaves you the most open, so be very careful. It's just like the main series games in World, Demon Dance, when you commit to Demon Dance, like I mentioned before, you're going to do the entire attack and you cannot dodge out of it. So be very careful and make sure if you're gonna go and finish your entire Demon Mode combo, that you be very aware that you cannot dodge out of this. Moving on, we have the special skill Heavenly Blade Dance Advanced Mechanics. Heavenly Blade Dance has an initial 2-hit strike. If you miss the 2-hit strike, you will not perform Heavenly Blade Dance. Basically, you miss this, it's not going to do your special skill. You have to do this pretty far away in order to miss, so just make sure you're pretty close to the large monster, or whatever monster you're going to use it against, if you are using your special skill. You cannot use Heavenly Blade Dance unless you're in Demon mode. So, if you're not in Demon mode, you cannot use your special skill. So if you're going to use this, and you aren't in Demon mode, you have to activate it first and then use your special skill. Heavenly Blade Dance will go from either the head to the tail or the tail to the head. So, Heavenly Blade Dance will either go from the front to the back or the back to the front. Keep this in mind because of the positioning. After this, you're going to end up at the whichever you end at. So you're either going to end in the front or the back, so keep this in mind if you're trying to go to a specific position or a weak spot of a monster. If you use lock on, it's pretty easy to target your special. If you are using full aim, just make sure you land your attack. Because your screen's so large when you're lock on, if you're zoomed all the way out, you're going to go ahead and have a large surface area that you can target your special. But if you're using full aim, just make sure you land it, because full aim you're not going to lock onto a specific body part, so this is going to lead us to our next one. Even if you don't hit the head or tail, the attack will automatically float you to either the head or tail. So after you perform the initial attack, again you will float to either head or tail and then finish your combo. Last but not least, the last hit is incredibly powerful. It's also very useful to sever the tail of a monster. So if you're trying to sever the tail of the monster, any monster, you can go ahead and use your special skill, go from the head to the tail, and then the last attack that hits the tail will be able to sever it if you do enough damage to the tail. But wait, there's more when it comes to Heavenly Blade Dance. And here we have special skill Heavenly Blade Dance, usage, and combos. You can either choose to use your special skill right away or combo it near the end of Demon mode. Keep in mind your stamina gauge will go down during Heavenly Blade Dance. So, I personally like using my special skill by comboing at near the end of Demon mode. So even if I have it right away, I'm going to combo near the end of Demon mode to make the most out of Demon mode. Because, fact number 2, again, keep in mind your stamina gauge will go down during Heavenly Blade Dance. So I want to make the most out of every Demon mode activation and usage, so I like comboing near the end again, even if I have my special skill available. You can use your special skill even after your stamina gauge is drained, as long as it's after attacking. So here's an example. I'm doing Demon Dance, and after Demon Dance is over, I combo the Heavenly Blade Dance right after it. So this is why I like using it. And combo, you can use this combo after Demon Dance to finish off monsters. I love doing this combo, love doing it. Completely up to you, but yes, you can perform this combo after and do a ton of damage and finish off large monsters. As for builds, we have the best raw damage build for dual blades, which is the burst level 5 build. I actually have a whole video on this one, so look at the video at the end credits for full details. And if you're looking for elemental builds as well, look at the end credits for elemental builds as well. I will put those two end videos at the end credits so that you can go ahead and view those videos if you want those builds for dual blades. And here are my tips and tricks for dual blades. Be as greedy as possible. If they tell you not to be greedy, they are not masters or good at dual blades, because the whole point of dual blades in Monster Hunter World was to do as much damage as humanly possible because of your stamina gauge. As one of the vital keys to dual blade mastery is repositioning, efficiency, and knowledge of large monsters. You need all of this in order to be a master of dual blades, again, to do as much damage as possible because you'll want to be greedy. And remember, Demon mode does not deactivate till you stop attacking. I hope this video really did help you out to master the dual blades. I did a lot of work on this video, a whole lot of work on this video, as I love dual blades. Sadly, we don't have our Demon mode, but you know what? Demon mode is still amazing. I'm glad it's here in Monster Hunter now. Refer to the following 2 videos for dual blade guides for the best raw damage dual blade build, which is burst 5, and for elemental attack builds. And please do me a huge favor, please like, subscribe, and comment for the YouTube algorithm. Good luck on your grind, and I will see y'all on the next video.